worked all the time, and was very much happy, and had a growing ministry. And when I had my accident, of course, that changed, you know. At that time, my family contacted Trip while I was in Augusta Burn Center. You know, the family found out that, of course, they had already been known to that Trip was the best that you can hire by reputation. What I had told him earlier about him, that he was always truthful and honest with people. Miss Catherine and Trio, Miss Jenny. If I ever had any questions, all I had to do is pick up the phone, and Trip, if he wasn't there, he'd call me back as soon as he could, and he'd answer the question, and you know, it would ease my mind knowing that I had that personal contact with him, that he would call me back. It's not like some places you call and you never get any answers back. You call back and say, "Oh yeah, he left this message for you." He'd call me himself, so I like that. It was a very drawn out thing, very scary for me, but Tripp always told me not to worry about it. He said that it would work out, and the one thing that I told him from the time that where I could talk is just don't ever lie to me, and he never did, he never has, and I really like that part of it, that, you know, there was no hidden stuff, you know, he was always up front. Now, he is very up front, and you know, I like that. That I can still talk to him on a one-on-one basis, even though I'm not a client now, and that if I do need him for anything, I can still talk to him, and he's became a friend, not just a lawyer. He's my friend now. The family closeness, it's just like a big family, and I like that. I mean, you know, it took me in sort of as his, you know, as a family, and that's what it seemed like in the office, is just one big family there. I'd recommend him very highly because he's trustworthy, he's honest, and he most definitely knows the law. If anybody needs him, you know, I'm a preacher, and I'm telling you from a preacher's aspect, you know, that he's genuine. When he tells you something, he stands behind it. And I like that about a man, that will stand behind his word.